Hello, my name is Charles Steiner. I work at the Ogden site currently, and I have been with the company for 4 years as of May of 2020, and I have loved every year of it.
So what you're seeing here is the multiple elements that went into the creation of the piece. Everything that you are seeing here is everything that I had used to create that right there. Really get delicate process that I went through and coated each of the pieces of glass that went into the top coat in something called Mod Podge in order to get a nice and shiny appearance for it. And it was really delicate work because I had to get each and every piece thoroughly coated. And then I also wanted to make sure to cover the sharp edges so that the piece wasn't dangerous if you ran your hands over it. This was probably the funnest part. So this was actually pouring the paint over the base, the piece of wood that everything was mounted to. This was also possibly the messiest part because all of this was being poured from about 4 to 5 feet above the board. So the technique is basically a splatter method where you look for organized chaos and ultimately are trying to create a random pattern, but trying to create that beauty in the random as well. And this was basically copying that same technique, but trying to get the same appearance over the glass. The idea initially started with trying to make like a stained glass appearance, but after the finished product came out, I sort of made a decision that it would have looked a whole lot better with the paint side up, but not really a whole lot to explain, but you can watch and sort of see how the swirls and the patterns form as the paint gets poured over the top of it. And there is some strategic placing, but for the most part, what you're seeing is random paint drops just sort of happening. But we'll let you watch the rest of this one. So this is the finished product with everything mounted to the board. The idea was to create a durable, colorful piece, and I think it came out pretty well. I hope you enjoy.